Alright, how's it going, everyone? Today is 8/16/2025. It's been a while since you've seen my face, hasn't it? At least, like, moving. So, yeah, how's it going, everyone? Today's been a very busy day. And, yeah, honestly, every day's been busy. And, you know, oh man, it's almost sometimes hard to keep track, or not keep track, to keep up with your own life sometimes. They kind of just need some moments to just, like, reflect. And, so that's what I did for the past hour. And now I am here streaming. And I can't do a video game because my lovely laptop just crashes every time I even attempt to do that. So, yeah. The goal is now to just kind of make money and just focus. Just focus and make money. I'm not giving up on YouTube. Again, as the title suggests. Again, I don't... Oh man, it's been so long since I've done thumbnails. And I usually change the titles up. But, yeah, the title currently says something along the lines of that it's been, that you have 4 days to witness history. So, I will end this project of me streaming every day since August 20th of last year. Yeah, August 20th of last year. And my goal is to just, from that point forward, again, I've talked about this before. I'll get this gum out. Okay. So, alright. I should have this app open, shouldn't I? Actually, I forget that I only need to have... okay, hold on, sorry. Okay, here we go. Okay. Everett, it's 362 I fixed, though. Does it say 361 still? Oh. It was meant to be... God, why is it still fucking Minecraft? Actually, no. I just forgot to change that. Sorry. It should say 362, and it also shouldn't say Minecraft. So, I'm sorry about that. My bad. So yeah. Again, I've been... Oh, man. It is just... Boy, I tell you what. It's just been... Well, let's see when the last time I've done... You know, oh man, I wish I could share my... You know, it's not gonna crash... Is my stream really gonna crash from just showing Google? There's no way. Let's see. Because, I mean, nothing ever goes well anyway, so let's see. Also, if you haven't already liked the stream, says a higher chance may recommend other people, or follow, alternatively, if you're on YouTube. If you're... Wow. God, I am so shit. I meant to say Twitch. Wow. Oh, I love making mistakes like that. It makes me look really smart and well articulated. Okay. I meant to hit this. Fuck hell. Okay, what do I do now? I do this. And then is anything incriminating? Okay, just making sure. So here we go. Looks like the last thumbnail that I did was 321. And then for some reason I have a 325th one that's been done. That's actually probably because so London helps me with thumbnails. And we have a setup where I do the ones that are the most recent that haven't been accomplished, and she does the ones that have been the most furthest apart, just so that like we can meet in the middle rather than like Oh, did you do, like, so we don't, like, step over each other? If that makes any sense. Here's a fun fact about this one. I did this one, and I reversed the image. So you're seeing a mirrored image. The original thumbnail had me on the right side, and her on the left side. But then I switched it. Not really sure why, but I did. I think it's because my hair was too big, and it couldn't fit the little drawing, or the number. Or I don't even remember. Or maybe I just... No, I think it's because I like having my guy on the same side as me. That's what it is. Because every time, yeah. Every time other than that day. Okay. Let's see some chats real quick. I look insane. Don't dox me. You're okay, doesn't matter. I'm not gonna dox you. I don't know why you always say that. Man, but yeah, it's been a while since I've done thumbnails. Fucking hell. God, look how shit my hair looked that day. What the fuck was... Well, I mean, I don't think my hair is any better to... No, it's a little bit better than that. What the fuck was I doing there? What was I doing here? What the fuck? Why was my hair so fucked up? Was it dry or something? Why does my hair look so good here? And here? And then bonnet? Oh my god, and my hair looks so shit here? My hair looks shit here? My hair looks... okay. No, it looks pretty shit, actually. That looks pretty... That looks okay, actually. That looks shit. That's okay. That's oddly shaped. And then that's good. That shit. That is shit. That shit. Okay, sorry. After our visits, it looks bad. I am infected back. I look insane, it's a joke. I'm infected back. You're infected back? You're in fact back. Okay. It's like you're infected back. Wait, you got like a spine disease or something? Like a goddamn... Like an exposed hernia or something? I don't know. I was going Jace Page. Well, oh, okay. So you were here from Twitch, if I remember correctly. And that was about it, from what I remember. Bro, my back infected, bro, rip. Hello, Jace. Good. That's good. Bingo a few days ago. That's what you talked about? I don't remember that. Unless you're just saying you did bingo a few days ago, in which case that's interesting. How old are you? I interpret that as like a old people activity, unless you're like visiting your grandparents. Yeah, it's been a month since I've done thumbnails. Was it? Oh, okay, and then... Man. God. Life is just fucking crazy, huh? Alright. Man. She was here too. And Lennon's never ever here anymore. That's not her fault though. It's just sad, like, you scroll down and you see his thumbnail with London. And here's the last one, and then every single... No, there's one here. And then ever since then. Life just fucking sucks sometimes. Miss Carla Zeus. He was so chill. No, I meant like exactly bingo, I'm back. Oh. Wait, what? Bingo a few days ago. Oh, you're saying like exact... Oh my god, okay. Most people on Twitch are at least 15. My guess is 19. Okay. Also, yes, he didn't mean bingo. It's a saying. Yeah, I understand. I didn't know people said that. I thought that was like something only in in cartoons. I knew, but the moment those words started to leave my mouth, I knew that was me being mean. I'm not, because that's not nice to say. I've only ever heard that in cartoons. I'm pretty much just calling you goofy. That's mean. I don't know. It makes sense that you're not here very often because I seem to always be rude. You're adorable. Okay. Oh man, what do I even? Okay. That was goofy though. Also, he's new. Okay, let's get that off my screen. No, not gameplay. There we go. Fucking hell. I mean, I have no room to talk. My hair is shit right now. My hair looks awful. But I also think this is just bad lighting. Like, I think when I turn this lamp on, it makes my hair look better. But this lighting makes my hair look shitty. Like, it just really exposes all the loose ends. Yeah. I don't know, man. Today's been a weird day, and I have work tomorrow again. And... oh yeah, I have to still look at this. Here we go. Hiccups, drink more water. I don't have hiccups. Did I hiccup? Hey, how's it going, Milkman? Oh, man. Can you believe it's only 4 days left? And then you're gonna never, ever see me again. That's not kidding. I'm gonna maybe come back. I probably will be able to come back on September. It's whenever I have off. I don't mean to present this whole streaming thing as like just like the worst thing in the world. It's just that I've been very, very busy as of late. And I've already been super fucking busy this whole summer, honestly. Like ever since the summer has began, my life has just gotten significantly more challenging for a lot of different reasons. And yeah, it's just yeah. So I don't even know what to fucking say. Like I don't know what to say. I'm not gonna talk about work because that's lame, and I wouldn't even want to do that. Not even for your sake, but for my own. I don't want to do that. Because I don't want to reveal where I work. I don't think it's fun to do that for me. Because I don't like thinking about work if I'm not there. And I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I don't think the laptop situation will change. Like, I work at NASA. I don't think my laptop situation will change. So, like, if I come back on September... because, like, okay, so let me be... oh, man. You know, this is one of those days where you just can't finish a sentence properly? This is one of those days. Okay. So, my goal is to stream at least once a month. Once a month. How hard could that be? Once a month. There's, at minimum, 28 days in a month. Surely within those 28 days I can find one day to do something like this. You know? That is my goal, and it's the most realistic. It's not, honestly, realistic is not the right word. It's just the most favoring. Because, again, I've been at this every day since August 20th of last year. Every day, not a single day missed. And it just has gotten in the way of things. And I have never made a dime off of this. And I know that, like, I should be grateful that, this, that, and the third, but, like, I mean, at the end of the day, people who stream every day do it because it's their living, i.e. they make money off of it. And I have not made a single dime off of this at all. I have not even been monetized so it's okay. That sounds like a great idea. Oh, your mic low-key quiet? Why? I literally just checked it and it said 100. Did it change? No way it changed. No fucking way. Nigga, it's at 100%. What do you mean it's way too quiet? Do I need to be here? Unbelievable. What do you mean my mic is quiet? What a troll. It was messed up for some reason? Why? Oh, okay, your volume. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to get aggressive there. That was a bit unnecessary. Sorry about that. Sorry! Oh, man. I don't know. Oh my god, man. It's just been rough for me. And also, Milkman, yeah, life has been crazy lately. I did not mean to not read that. I was intending on reading that, but I wanted to finish my train of thought. And I have a bad habit of not finishing sentences. But yes, I am acknowledging that chat right there saying, yeah, life has been crazy. And I'm sorry to hear that, Milkman. I know that there have been times where it seems like that, like, that we're not on good terms. But, I don't want you thinking that. I don't want you. Just as you can see, I can be very, like what's the word? My anger is not valuable. It's pretty easy to get, or not angry, just it's very easy to get me upset. I think the word I'm looking for that I don't want to say because it makes me upset, but I think the word is sensitive. I think that's the word. I used to, yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I used to think I was not that. And I don't think I am sensitive in the sense that, like, I'm crying all the time. I think there's different levels to sensitive, or different contexts of sensitive. I think I'm sensitive in, like, I don't want people thinking I have anger issues, though. Because, like, I'm not angry. I don't know. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm sorry. And I try to explain myself, but I really can't. And I think it could be the tone you're talking about. I don't know, though. I get it. No, but I don't want you to say I get it, because it's not a you thing. It's something that I do. I would say I get it. I understand. It's not you. It's something that I do. I get angry over the stupidest things all the time, and it causes so much issues for no reason. And that's not probably. I'll say with 100% confidence that has to deal with the atmosphere I was raised in, and that makes me really ashamed that it so frequently bleeds into my day-to-day life in such a, like, just such an obvious way. I wish it, like, deep down, like, not even deep down, like, just inside of me, it's not who I am. I'm not this, I used to think that I was a deeply angry person who tried to masquerade as nice to compensate with that. But I actually think it's the reverse. I think deep down I just want to be nice to people, but on the outside because just to give a little insight into the like atmosphere I was raised in, like, you know, like it was seen as disrespectful or even insulting to like smile too much, you know, or to have like this sounds almost like, what would it even be like, it just sounds so cruel and unusual, but like literally this is like, it just was, you know, it was like, you know, it wasn't ever like this written rule that like I wasn't allowed to smile or like emote in happiness or anything, or just like have a good time, like that's obvious, like obviously enjoying myself or something. Like it wouldn't be like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? It would just be like the slightest like showing of emotion. And you know, again, it wasn't written down, but just like every time that would happen, like I'd be like being told I was doing way too much, or just like, hey, 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 you know, like you deserve a smile. Just, I don't know, anyone who's been raised in a similar like atmosphere will know what I'm talking about. It's like I feel like I don't even know if strict is the right word to describe the people who raised me. I would just say irrational, you know, because like I think again, like the way that strict parents or just like, or just, I guess just bad parents, I'll just say, or just like maybe just cruel and unusual, or whatever the word, just whenever parents are depicted in media that are similar to that, they almost seem very orderly, like very like written down, like, oh, it's, you can't do that, da 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 da, and that's like what the perception of someone who has good parents imagines how bad parents are. And I think what people need to realize is that it's way more chaotic, way more bipolar, way more on and off, way more almost. I've explained this before, and maybe on stream, I can't remember, of like the sitcom effect, or just the like the cable TV show effect, where it's just like, because you know, people didn't buy, you know, DVD sets or anything before there was DVD. Like I'm talking like the 1970s or 60s, they didn't have DVD sets. So every cable TV show had to be the same premise, but just like a different plot. But there couldn't be any serialization. Every TV show is expected to do that now. Like next episode goes into that episode goes to this, that. But in regular cable TV back then, they would do reruns, they would do like, you know, like, or in case just someone missed it, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like there wasn't like a TV guide, you couldn't record stuff, you couldn't tape it, you need to tape it. You know, you couldn't tape that stuff. So you just kind of had to like, so the way at a cable TV show, it's just like, oh, like everyone's memory would be reversed. Or not even everyone's memory in the TV show would be reversed, but just like any major event that happened in the previous episode was never mentioned again in the next episode. It was never, the plot of the previous episode never affected the next episode. It was all just like a standalone. It was almost like mini movies every episode. Like fucking, it's like, I mean, countless TV shows were like that back in the day. And I feel like that was what, again, I'm not going to say what everyone's situation is, so I'm just going to say for me, that's what it was like. And I know a lot of people have similar situations to that. So like, it just, you know, like the shit that I wasn't allowed to do was never made clear. And I think that was by design. What is happening? London, are you calling on purpose? Am I missing something? I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, I was just talking about... Okay, sorry about that. Like, it just... I don't know, it was never... Like, I would sometimes try to explain to people who had... And I mean, you guys are being more receptive to it. But, like, I mean, for most of my life, I would, like, try to explain that to other people who had, I guess, better parental situations than I did. And they would just like, well, you gotta listen to them. You can't be disrespectful. Or you gotta look up to them or stuff like all these things, as if, like, first off, I didn't try to do that already, and as if most kids aren't naturally like that. Like, most kids naturally look up to their parents, and most, like, I so desperately wanted my parents to love me, I didn't really know how to go about that, though, because I was so afraid to, like, make one wrong step. But, it was always something that weighed on my mind. But, like, it just, it was pretty much just like walking in a minefield, you never knew what was gonna, like, blow up the entire thing. And, yeah, it was just a mess. It was never anything coherent. And I'm sure that there's strict parents who, like, are dictatorial in their own ways. What are those charts that's, like, chaotic neutral, chaotic evil, and they have, like, variations where it's, like, orderly, or, like, rule follow, like, oh, fuck, what are those stupid fucking things? Hold on. Chaotic neutral chart. Yeah, lawful good, lawful evil. So I guess, like, I don't know if evil is the right word. And I don't know if it's just because I truly don't think that what I was raised in was an evil situation, or if I just if I just don't want to accept the fact that I was going through something that was evil. But, like, I guess the alternative to what I'm saying is, like, the lawful evil, or, like, strict parents will have, like, these written down, like, draconian expectations from their children, and that was not what I had, okay? It was very, just, there was never a certain moment. There's no certainty. And you never knew what was going to last, like, a month, or what was going to last, like, one day. And, hold on, what the fuck am I talking about right now? This has nothing to do with you guys, and I'm kind of just venting over shit that's happened years ago. And I don't want you to have your moods be affected by my own childhood that you guys can't do anything about, and I can't do anything about. So, I'm just making you guys feel like shit for no reason. I can't relate, but that sounds terrible. It's evil. What sane person would treat their child like that? Well, yeah, there's no sanity. That's the issue behind that. I've said that I think that the best way, if you do have a crazy parental situation, and people sometimes just don't grasp it, if anyone's who's watching who kind of has to, like, almost, like, they feel like that their peers are trying to gaslight them into thinking that actually, you're totally fine, and you should be grateful because of this, that, and the third. Like, I just tell those kind of people who, like, tell me that whenever I explain something that's just, like, objectively really shitty that I'm going through in terms of, like, a family thing. Like, and they'll be like, well, at least you have parent, or at least you're not adopted. At least, I mean, it's just the same. Like, that's such a ridiculous thing to say. So the thing that I say to those type of people who say that are just like, well, you've met shitty people before, right? And they're like, yeah. And a lot of people are fertile, right? And then, they'll say yes. They'll be kind of confused. And they'll be like, what are you talking about? Yeah, sure, fertile. That's a bit weird to say. And then you can say, well, sometimes those shitty people are fertile and have kids. And I so happen to be one of those kids. Because I feel like sometimes people think who were raised in a good situation, or maybe just a comparatively better situation than me, they'll, like, treat family as if, like, this is how, all this was for a purpose. All the, my parents met because of this. And they had me, my sister, and blah, 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 blah. And, and it was never like that. It was all just a mess. I'm sorry, I just said that I would stop talking about it, and I still am. Just from hearing that, you said it sounds like borderline evil from my perspective. Yeah, but, like, of course you're gonna say that because you're from the outside looking in. And on the inside, like, I know the people that I'm dealing with. And it's... it's just, I don't know. It's just a mess. There really is, like, no discernible. I don't fucking know. Well, definitely there are. I would say there's certain. I shouldn't even say that, but yeah, there definitely was. There was no. There. Okay, yeah, there was certainly some evil that I was raised around. Yeah. But I don't. That's tough to even say. I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay. No, you're definitely right though. There are certain elements perpetrated by certain individuals, and those said certain individuals I would describe as evil. But, like, okay. Sorry. Fuck, why did I start talking about that? What was even the point of that? I don't even know. Again, I just came back from, like, self-reflecting. So, the only thing we can do now is move on. You're a great guy. Well, it's okay. I wouldn't go far as to say that, because I don't think I've really made a great impact on someone's life yet to say that. Like, or no... I don't know. I would say that. I don't know. Fuck. Guys, stop. And I'm not even saying stop in, like, stop. Like, just. I don't know. I don't receive those kind of statements well. I don't fucking know. I'm sorry. Why did I start talking about that? I think, again, I'm still in, like, self-reflection mode, so there's a lot of shit that Again, I've never went to therapy before, so I almost had to, like, be self-taught how to handle all this shit. Like, I don't have any orthodox, like, methods to this. I want to, at some point, get therapy. That's kind of something that I'm hoping to be able to get now that I have an income through the job that I got. So hopefully that will help me. Because it's kind of silly that I'm talking about this right now on stream when it's just... Oh, fuck. Okay, well, I guess speaking of jobs, I mean, are you guys thinking of getting jobs this year? The job market is getting significantly less... excuse me. Significantly less competitive now, since anyone who's going to be going to school is now not available for jobs. So they're going to be looking for people who aren't in school right now Or, well, actually, no, you guys are all in school. So, this is not helpful info. So, actually, I guess the answer is no to that. If you were going to get a job, it would have been like 4 months ago. I mean, I guess you can still get a job, but I think the people that they've already hired who were looking for a summer job, if they haven't already quit, then they're going to be working those hours that you would be theoretically working. Because it's not uncommon for someone to like get a summer job and stay, but just adjust their hours so that it doesn't affect their school life. Although, I'm just going to be completely honest. I mean, if you can afford to do so, which not everyone can, so it's really disgusting that is the way it is. But, like, if you can afford, like, if your parents are paying for your education, I know for independence reasons, you have the desire to probably get your own job. But I'm going to be honest, if you really wanted to do that, you should have just waited for your education. You know, it wouldn't have been the end of the world. I've seen plenty of people who started their college at 22. It's not the end of the world. Like, 22 is fucking totally normal college age. Like, honestly, anything under 25 is, like, totally normal to begin college at. I mean, no one's going to be wealthy enough at 19 to be able to afford college on their own. So, it's not like the end of the world to just get a full-time job in the meantime. And then when you're able to, you know, you can apply and study for whatever college you want to do. But let's say if your parents just are paying for your college, I think it's just best that you just focus on your education. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I know I talk about all the scams of college, but if it's something that your parents are providing to you, I think you should just take up that opportunity. College would be a scam for someone like me who has no... If it isn't obvious, my parents would never help me with something like that. You know, in fact, I was told many times in my life that I was never smart enough to go to college, so I think you know the status of their help on that situation. But I mean, I just don't want to go to college anyways. Could that be just because of the things that were told to me as a kid? I don't know. I do, in my opinion, think that I independently made the choice to not go to college. I still don't have any desire to. I just don't think it would help me in life. Maybe, I don't fucking know. Again, that is a decision for another day. Not now. Why am I so existential right now? Fucking hell. I was going to try to get one this summer, but I just didn't get the motivation. Ooh. Well, I understand that. But, man. Whew, it really would have helped your situation if you did. But, because just times are really tough right now. But I get it. Like, yeah, you know, I get that. I'm being harsh right now. Because I remember how many times I got rejected, I felt like I just didn't want to get a job anymore. But then the opportunity, but that was, I don't fucking know. I don't even know what, my mother's not paying for my college education. Well, then I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I just personally think you should wait. I think you should just... Like, no one's going to disrespect the idea of you just trying to save up money. Who's going to be like, well, that's irrational. That makes no sense. Like, who's going to say that? Like, if you're worried about how you're judged... Like, that person is either self-projecting or, like, you're in a bizarre circumstance that is something that I'm not currently thinking about. But just, like, no one's going to beat you. Like, dude, did I graduate at 16? I definitely graduated as a minor. I either graduated at 16 or 17. In no context ever is someone expected to have their life figured out. Just in general, but especially financially. At 16 or 17, whatever age it was, they're both ridiculous ages to be expected to have your shit figured out. So, like, you know, when I told people that I was just going to get a job and try and save up money, like, I'd say 98% of the time, people were just like, oh yeah, that makes total sense. And then you had that 2% just like, blah, 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 so you at least do community college, blah, blah, blah. Like, there's just those weird people that are just, like, obsessed with, like, with, like, a degree. Well, I have a degree in fucking... I have a doctorate in, oh, Jesus, you know, like those type of people. I'm qualified. You suck, and I earned my right to say it. Like those type of people. If you guys have never seen that video, I think you should watch that. I think it's just called Guy in New York Gets Mad at Trumpet Player. Trust me, you'll know it. Just that voice that I do all the time, you'll know it. You suck. You're nothing. You can do blueprints like you'd like to. Well, I don't know if I even woulda got one. Probably depends on the place. The Karens. Oh. You think I'm doing a female voice? That's even funnier. No. It's not a woman. The only thing we can do is move on. Okay. Sorry, I already read that. Oh, is that the link to it? Did you find the link to the video? Like, kinda, but I knew you meant a man. Well, a male Karen's a Darren. You know what I mean? What was that? Okay, I know this is an abrupt end, but it is getting late. I do have work tomorrow. And I actually have to do something in the morning. Oh, fuck. Oh, God, man. Okay, I actually really need to go. I just realized I need to do... Oh, fuck. Wait, is tomorrow Sunday? Actually, no, that's not even possible on Sunday. Never mind. But I still have to do shit in the morning, but at least I don't have to do two stuff. I forgot to... Okay, sorry. Either way, that's going to be the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. Thanks for the kind words. I wasn't fishing for compliments. I don't want to make it seem like as if I was doing that. I don't know. I guess sometimes I just kind of spill out my emotions sometimes. I don't try to. I hope it didn't affect yours. I hope you rest well. And so I guess starting tomorrow is 3 days. 3 days left until I stream every day. So, mark your calendars, folks. Alright, thank you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.